Injuries are one of the most frustrating and overall sad aspects of any sport. Under the strain of various injuries, hundreds of thousands of careers were ruined. Even now, with all the latest medical innovations, this aspect of sports still affects the success of individuals. In the world of professional basketball, we have seen countless cases of young talents who suffered injuries at the top of their game. Derrick Rose, Victor Oladipo, John Wall, Yao Ming, Greg Oden, and many, many more. And now, in the 2022 NBA season, it seems like the young stars are finally about to take over the league, so taking care of athletes' health is even more important than usual. However, there are still some players whose career launching pads have been riddled with injuries. Today, we will talk about one such player. We will talk about Zion Williamson's injury, expected return dates, and rehabilitation progress. In this video, we will analyze how severe his injury truly is and what the odds are of Zion returning this season. Also, I would really like to hear your opinion, as I'm very curious about what you, my dear subscribers, NBA fans, and just passing by viewers, think about the current league's future. Now grab some snacks, get yourself comfortable, and enjoy this video. But before that, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get updates on our latest NBA content. Let's keep rolling. The New Orleans young superstar Zion Williamson was projected to be a new coming of a dominant power that should have taken the NBA world by storm. The hype around Williamson's name was real back in 2019. Coming from the biggest media-wise college in the USA, Duke, Zion drew tons of attention from the basketball fans during his pre-NBA time. Zion Williamson seemed to be the league's next big thing as an uber-athletic finisher, an astounding dunker, and a terrific shot blocker with an enormous vertical jump and incredible strength. However, there were a lot of concerns about Zion's future. The first and most important thing that worried his fans was his weight. By no means was Zion in shape. Actually, most of his weight came from muscle mass and not fat, as many might think. As a freshman, Duke listed him at 285 pounds. Only 7'3" center Boban Marjanovic was a heavier NBA player at the time. But Zion's weight didn't stop him from enjoying a spectacular one-and-done season for the Blue Devils, propelling him to the undisputed #1 overall choice in the 2019 NBA Draft, although fans' concerns proved to be right so far. Since his debut, Zion has missed almost as many games as he's played, and it's truly a frustrating fact. Most of those injuries were lower body ones, like various knee and ankle problems. This season, due to a foot fracture, New Orleans Pelicans star forward Zion Williamson has not played since May of 2021. There was anticipation that the former first-round selection would be back shortly after undergoing off-season foot surgery, although the entire rehabilitation process takes more time than it was initially expected. What caused longer rehab besides the injury's severity? Initially, the #1 overall selection in the 2019 NBA Draft was stepping up his recovery around Thanksgiving and expected to return. However, he began to get foot soreness, so the doctors with the team staff slowed Zion's return down. When the pain didn't go away, they decided to give him an injection. That put his homecoming date back 4 to 6 weeks, and we're now in the third full week of January with no rumors about Zion's return. Williamson himself recently spoke out about the injury. It was the first time he had spoken since Media Day, and he explained how terrible it had been for him. "As you can imagine, this has been a very difficult process for me," said Williamson. "I know there's work to be done in my recovery before I can safely return to the court, but I will continue to put in the time necessary so I can get back on the floor with my team and represent Pelicans fans and the city of New Orleans at the highest level. Basketball means everything to me, and I am thankful for the Pelicans organization and everyone who has surrounded me with love and support throughout this journey. My family, friends, teammates, coaches, staff, fans, and everybody who has stood behind me and uplifted me when I needed it the most." This young man is only 21 years old, and his career hasn't even truly started yet, so all we can do is support him throughout this difficult process of rehab. When the hopes are so high and everybody in the league wants to see you play, it is especially difficult to stay off court. However, my opinion is that young fellow shouldn't set a foot on the court until he is 100%. Zion is truly a blessing to watch, and there are a lot of chances that he has a chance to become a Hall of Famer one day. Just take a look at his amazing stat line from the 2020-2021 NBA season. Zion averaged 27 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2.7 assists, playing 33.2 minutes a game on a truly incredible 61.1% field goal percentage. At the moment, he might be among the NBA's best finishers in the modern league, being that efficient on the offensive side of the court. The sad part is that the New Orleans Pelicans had high expectations for the 2021-22 NBA season. With a new head coach in Willie Green, they were expecting to make a playoff push, with a berth in the NBA play-in tournament in the Western Conference being the very least. However, the Pelicans are not doing that well without their young superstar, sitting in 12th place in the Western Conference. The main question for the franchise's fan base is, what are the odds of Zion returning to the court this season to help his teammates? The answer might not be the most climactic one. The odds are low, and it's impossible to know for sure at the moment. The biggest indicator is that the Pelicans have been silent since their announcement last month. Being ordinary NBA fans, we don't have many resources to get information from, so all we can do now is look forward to the New Orleans squad's future notifications, and as of now, there is not much. However, there is some info that might help fans to be in touch with the entire situation. VP of Basketball Operations David Griffin had to say the following. Since we notified everyone on December 16 of his latest imaging, it was decided then by our medical team to dial his rehab back to only partial weight-bearing activities. He continues along that path. That basically confirms that there hasn't been any progress since the announcement a month ago, and the doctors are making sure Zion is getting better, and it's a usual practice when an athlete gets hurt. Nothing new about it, and probably this fact saddens Pelicans fans the most. As of now, there are no signs of miraculous comebacks or anything like that, although there are also no reasons to lose hope, as Zion is treated by the best doctors from all around the country. However, basketball fans tend to make dramas and storylines out of basically anything. Zion's injury isn't an exception. There are lots of conspiracy rumors floating about, such as Zion going to the Portland Trail Blazers or Williamson's participation in some secret Nike initiative to produce a new sneaker. I don't think that sneaker companies trust Zion with their product after the incident back in his school days where his Nike shoes got destroyed mid-game. While all the above-mentioned so-called theories are very far from being true, there are still some interesting rumors around Zion's name. Earlier this month, the New York Knicks acquired the Atlanta Hawks' Cam Reddish, who used to be Zion's teammate back in Duke days. Duke basketball produced one of the best freshman groups in recent memory a few years ago. For the first time in college basketball history, the Blue Devils grabbed the top 3 prospects in the country in R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and Cam Reddish. And in 2022, there are chances of this trio reuniting on the Knicks roster. And what is your opinion? Do you think that Zion will return this season? Do you like Zion's play style? Do you think that Williamson has the potential to become a Hall of Famer in the future? Tell us what you think in the comments down below. And once again, make sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button to catch up with the best NBA content. If you like this video, make sure to watch my other videos about recent NBA news. Thank you for watching.